Hey guys, I am here to talk to you today about why I think it's okay to sometimes be a horrible person. Sometimes if I'm bored and I find myself with nothing to do, I'll think about a stupid person that I met one time and just think about hating them. Just hate them in my brain, and it just passes so much time. If you're walking a few steps ahead of me and you randomly slow down, I already have plans on where I'm gonna hide your body. When you're walking in the mall behind a line of people who are walking slightly slower than you, that is like the world's worst game of Red Rover. Red Rover, Red Rover! We call you over to the Foot Locker at our pace. Thank you, slow walkers, for giving me a purpose, for giving me something to hate for the rest of the day. If you're trying to talk to me while I have my headphones in my mind, I have already drowned you in a tub full of baby blood. If you take too long to do something in line, well, I've murdered in my head for less. Does that make me a horrible person? I don't know. These are just thoughts that I keep to myself, but in my head, I am hating everything around me for just stupid reasons. But I find that if you're not at least a little bit of a horrible person, then the rest of the world will start to be just a horrible person at you. Like the one time when I slipped on some stairs and hurt my tailbone. I was telling my friend about, how much it hurt, when the guy he was with turned around and said to me, with his mouth, "Your butt probably hurts from taking it up the ass too many times." And as if saying that wasn't enough, he then had to sprinkle on top the F-double-G word, as if that was like the finishing touch to his little precious insult that he's been stroking all day, just waiting to package up and ship out. Oh, hi. What's going on again? First of all, I didn't even know this guy who just turns around and butts themselves into a conversation just to hurl insults at people. Second of all, why do you gotta drag my digestive system into this? And what am I taking up there? Food? Like, do you even know how a digestive system works? That's like 5th grade stuff. And thirdly, how can you even use that as an insult? If you can use that as an insult, then I can retort with, well, we all know why your wrist and hand hurt so much. It's from crossing the street with your dad, because you have to hold his hand. And your dad's got really manly hands because he does a lot of hard work down at the docks as a male prostitute. I'd say it's alright as human beings just to pass time during the day hating things mentally. So I was riding the bus the other day, and I was just kind of mentally hating this baby who was just kind of looking at me. And there was nobody else looking. This was just between me and the baby. So I gave it the finger. I gave the finger to the baby because it was looking at me with this look of hope, like the world is this new magnificent place and everything is gonna be wonderful. But that baby had to learn that life is hard and people are awful. I knew the baby didn't know what getting the middle finger meant because it smiled at me. It was a dumb baby, but I'm hoping that later in life it acquires the knowledge of the middle finger and that it remembers, hey, that guy on the bus gave me the middle finger. I need to thank him for teaching me about life. I'm not ashamed. In fact, I'm a little proud of it. Is my mom proud?
Hello?
Hey, Mom.
Hey, what's going on?
Nothing. Just really quick, I wanted to tell you that the other day I gave the finger to a baby on the bus.
What?
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
The baby had to learn.
Oh, really? And what happens when one day when you have a little baby and somebody gives your little baby the finger?
It's good. Good, that baby needs to learn too.
Oh, good Lord. Good Lord. So you had to call, that's what you called to tell me?
Yeah, that's what I called to tell you. Are you proud of me?
No, not. And you had to call me to tell me that?
Yeah, I just wanted to find out if you were...
You wanted to share that with me?
Yeah. What? They're a baby. What are they gonna do? Be a baby at me? I don't care. I'll give the finger to 100 babies. I figure what makes you a horrible person would be that little part in your brain that filters, what's appropriate from what's inappropriate. As an example, say you see somebody you don't really like slip and fall on the ice like I did the other day. What would be appropriate would be to go check on them just to see if they're okay. What my brain did was go, oh, good. That's what he gets for being kind of a dink that one time. I may or may not hold stupid grudges for stupid reasons. If you see somebody crying, I assume the appropriate thing would be to go check to see if they're okay. What my brain likes to do is, tell me that seems complicated. Let's not muddle in their business. Maybe they're doing a thing. If you're walking through the mall and you see something you like, I think the appropriate response would be to go into the store and look at it. What would be inappropriate would be to stop and look through the window like a big dumb idiot. If you see somebody struggling to get their baby stroller off the bus, I assume the appropriate response would be to help? What my brain did was watch? If you see a baby on the bus who's just having a wonderful, marvelous time, the appropriate thing would be to not look at that baby. What my brain did, probably not the most appropriate thing ever. So I rest my case. It's a-okay to be a horrible, hateful person in your brain because, you know, it's a great way to get yourself through the day, and it makes meeting stupid people a whole lot easier because they just add fuel to your mental hate. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you can click here to check out some of the other videos that I've made recently, and you could subscribe and click the like button if you want. I don't really care. But I do need your help really quick if you don't mind. There is a link in the description if you go check it to the Shorty Awards, and I would love it if you could nominate me for #weird. Do my bidding. And if you don't, I don't really care.